If you do not like money, do not watch the video. All right, now that we got people that don't like money out the way, we're going to talk about getting to the bag. I know y'all like money, so we're going to talk about it, right? I'm always telling y'all, these credit unions, they're giving y'all the bag. A lot of people talk about Navy Federal Credit Union. We're not going to talk about Navy Federal Credit Union today. That's not the only credit union that's giving out the bag. So a lot of y'all, you're in a position of, I want to get business funding. I want to get business funding. We need to structure our personal in terms of how it needs to be structured before we go ahead and get that business funding, right? So I'm gonna help y'all as far as being able to get a personal card that's gonna help you as far as your foundation, so you can get the best approvals when it comes to the business funding. So I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna get straight into it. If you don't like money, click off my video. Just letting y'all know right now, because we're gonna help y'all get a bag. And if you want to show any appreciation, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Leave a positive comment if you want, and we'll go from there. All right. How do I get to my thing? Okay. So, make myself bigger. All right, so we're looking at First Tech Federal Credit Union. First Tech Federal Credit Union. This is not as popular as Navy Federal, but I don't want y'all to sleep on it because you can get high limits from them as well. Those of y'all that want to get the business funding, you want to get the best approvals, you need to make sure that your personal is structured how it's supposed to. So let's just talk about structure of personal. So you want to obviously have 100% payment history, right? You want to make sure we have at least 10 positive accounts. And this can include, hold on, let me do this. That's not working. Just do it like that. So this can include installment accounts. This is what? Student loans, personal loans, auto loans, you know what I'm saying? So all of that, right? And then you also want to have revolving. So this is credit cards. Have a credit card that's at least a $2,500 limit. At least $2,500 limit. But what I'm going to tell y'all today, you're gonna get a high limit. So don't even worry about at least $2,500 limit. But you want it to have at least 6 months of history before you go for your funding. Hard inquiries. I've said it before. People will say 3 to 4 on each, but they become less impactful as time progresses. As time goes on, I'll take the suggested typing. As time goes on. So keep that in mind too. So it's not as bad as time goes on. So just remember that. So this is like the basic structure of what you want your situation to be like when it comes to your personal credit. So this card is, this bank is going to be good for personal funding if you're just starting off. A lot of y'all have probably seen the video where I said, go ahead and get a Discover It credit card. There's national banks, there's credit unions, there's regional banks. So let me just put that real quick. So national bank, example is like Chase, BOA. Regional bank, an example is like KeyBank. It's not available in every state and everywhere. And then national banks are everywhere. And then credit unions. So an example is First Tech and then Navy Federal. So just understand that there's different types of banks. So if you're just starting off, they pull Experian. So keep that in mind. And then in order to qualify, so they're located in Oregon. You can be an employee of a partner company. You can be a contractor for a partner company. You can be an employee of the state of Oregon. Or you can join an association. They'll cover like your first year and all that. So let's just look at them real quick. So you go to First Tech Federal Credit Union. They're right here, right? So too big right here. Hold on. So you can become a member. Become a member. It's loading. All right. So don't be asking me 18 million thousand questions. Just go to the website and then join. So when you join, they're gonna let you know everything that you gotta have, right? You can start your application. And in terms of, let me go back. In terms of how you actually qualify. I think it's back here. Hold on. Let me go back to become a member, and then we're gonna look at the different products that they offer. Credit union for people in tech. So you belong here, The benefits of joining. Where's it at? There's a place specifically where they talk about different. Oh, it's right here in my face. Okay. So, not sure if you qualify. It's easier than you think if you have one of the following qualifications. So, you work for one of these companies, like I said. You work for the state of Oregon. You live or work in a specific county. If you belong to any of these institutions, right? You may still qualify even if you don't qualify within those categories. When you go through the join now, they'll walk through stuff of how you actually qualify. That's where I got the information from the how you qualify and things like that. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's look at some of the products and then we're gonna wrap up the video. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just go to the website. If y'all are in check systems, early warnings, you got bad relationships with previous institutions, go ahead and figure that out. But besides that, you should be good to go. So go to borrow, right? And then you'll see credit cards, personal loans, home loans, student loan refinance. We're gonna look at credit cards because we like them credit cards. We are going to look at those. All right, so First Tech MasterCard. So as you see right here, Choice Rewards World MasterCard. 0% introductory for 12 months, 12 billing cycles. It's important. Keep that in mind. You can do the research or just figure out what you want to get. You're gonna get a high limit from this institution. 0%, 12 months as well, 12 billing cycles. You want to get the Odyssey Rewards. They got the Platinum too. Platinum MasterCards from First Tech. So just do your due diligence and read. I'm not gonna read for y'all. Some of y'all didn't even know First Tech Federal Credit Union existed. So if you one of them poor people in my comments, you just want me to spoon feed you everything, you a grown man, you worried about like, oh, how come you didn't give me this? How come you didn't? The website is here. Those of y'all, you want to be on me about the fact that you don't want to read. You want to be on me about the fact that, okay, you could have gave this information. It's literally here. Some of y'all didn't even know First Tech Federal Credit Union existed. So go ahead, do your due diligence. Giving y'all so many resources. Just watch the funding playlist. Y'all have enough to already have a good enough personal funding, right? Personal funding, business funding, all that. So just do your due diligence. I can't make you drink the water. I can walk you over there. Can't make you drink the water. So you drinking the water is doing your own due diligence, figuring out what's best for you. YouTube is free. Remember that. YouTube is free. So don't harass me. I gave y'all the information. Go ahead and do your own due diligence. So this is First Tech Federal Credit Union. Hopefully that helps. If y'all have comments, questions, concerns, all that, you can drop them. But at the end of the day, remember, you can call the institution. I gave y'all enough information to go ahead and get started. Let me know the approvals y'all getting. Sign up for the account, get you a checking account, and then what I recommend that you do, put some money in there. You can put $50, $100, let it sit there for at least 30 days before you go ahead and apply. I wouldn't personally, you're grown, you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't personally recommend getting the account immediately and then just applying right away. You want to build a relationship. Funding, maximizing your funding is about building the relationship. You got to remember, maximizing your funding is about building the relationship. It's not that you just open the account, now I want to marry you. That's not how life works. You got to build the relationship. You got to take them on a date, all that, right? Taking them on a date is opening the account, putting money in there, letting it sit, letting it season, working on that relationship. So when you work on a relationship, you're maximizing your funding. When it comes to funding, if your max was going to be like 25K, by you opening the account right away without establishing a relationship, you might have cut yourself down to like 18, 15K. So keep that in mind. Work on a relationship. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you got value. Y'all have a blessed one.